Hi there, Saver Crypto here. Okay, so I thought it might be quite good fun to, talk about some other YouTubers who've been influential in the space and ones who've maybe been not so good, maybe. And of course, at the moment, a lot of people are talking about BitBoy Crypto, aka Ben Armstrong, this guy here, mainly because he put out a video, well, actually, it was a live stream last week, where he was showing his BitBoy Manifesto about how he thinks he's been treated unfairly by the people who he worked with on his channel, and then they sort of took the channel off him. And obviously this is a subject quite close to my heart. I mean, I don't work with anybody, but if I did and somebody took my channel from me, even with the only 8,000 subscribers I've got, I would be devastated, and that would be a horrible thing to do. BitBoy was massive. I mean, I don't know how many subscribers his channel had, but it was either a million or millions. It was a lot anyway. But so 3 days ago he did this live stream here. His channel is now called BitBoy X, by the way. And this was just called BitBoy Manifesto. Now what he was saying here is that this isn't just a business dispute, this is a RICO. Now RICO is an acronym for a kind of racketeering. So basically what it is a Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organisation Act. RICO is the primary law that outlines and criminalises racketeering activities. Examples of racketeering activity may include money laundering, drug trafficking and other forms of organised crime. Okay, so it all sounds a bit serious, doesn't it? Now, what he was talking about here, in the first part of his BitBoy Manifesto, he was saying here, this is like what typically happens in a business divorce, if you like. And this is more like what happens in a RICO conspiracy. And I must admit, I kind of agree with him, really. So he was saying that in a business divorce, two parties disagree on ownership, profits or strategy. Okay. So in his case, a coordinated criminal scheme to seize assets, launder money and eliminate opposition. Yeah. Okay, both sides negotiate a fair exit, typically with buyouts or dissolution. Now that definitely didn't happen. In a RICO, one side uses fraud, coercion and threats to force the other out. Okay, I believe that is what happened. In a business divorce, court intervention is for financial disputes, contract enforcement and mismanagement. In the RICO conspiracy, the court case involves fraud, coercion, extortion, financial crimes and cover-ups. Okay. In a business divorce, the company's finances remain open and transparent. In a RICO conspiracy, secret transactions, asset transfers and document falsifications to hide illicit activity. Okay. In a business divorce, both parties follow lawful corporate procedures. Yeah. And in a RICO conspiracy, one side uses fake legal claims. And in a RICO conspiracy, one side uses fake legal claims, backdated documents, and coercion to justify asset theft. So he wrote here, this isn't a messy business split, it's a criminal enterprise hijacking a company and laundering stolen assets under the cover of corporate legitimacy. Now, a lot of people have been saying that, Ben looked really bad here. And I've also read other comments about this, saying that he looked terrible, looked like he was on drugs, looked like he'd been sleeping rough. He looks all right to me. He doesn't look very happy, but he looks okay. He looks good. He looks a bit more healthy than he did back in the day when he was doing all the stuff, and he was looked a bit overweight, to be honest. And here he looks fine to me. I mean, he's not 20-something, he's 40-something, Give him a break. Anyway, what I thought I'd do is, with the help of ChatGPT, is put together an article about Ben Armstrong, BitBoy, and, actually work out, if overall he's good or bad for the crypto industry, So it starts here by saying BitBoy has been involved in several controversies, including paid promotions, lawsuits, and in the departure from BitBoy Crypto in 2023, he was reportedly removed from his own brand due to internal conflicts and alleged financial mismanagement. Okay, so the paid promotions is a kind of big thing, really. So it talks here about promoting scam projects. BitBoy has been accused of promoting questionable projects that later failed or were rug pulls. Now, to be honest, anything you do in this game, it's you can't guarantee anything, can you? We are working in the Wild West, and we look at things and think that's going to be a good idea, and it turns out terrible. Or sometimes you think, nah, that's going nowhere, and it does amazing, and does 100x. These things happen. But anyway, failing to disclose payments. Reports suggested that Armstrong was paid significant amounts, often tens of thousands of dollars, to promote certain tokens without clearly stating it was a paid promotion. Okay, well, that's just more of a YouTube thing, and there's going to be grey areas with this. I mean, for example, I haven't got any paid promotions. No one pays me to do anything, But some of them exchanges, I've been given $200 worth of bonus to try out an exchange. So I suppose that's a paid promotion, isn't it? I do put all that stuff in the disclaimer on my videos, but I don't say it in every video because you'll probably get bored of me saying it, to be honest. And I think, most people know that that's what goes on, really. YouTuber Atozi lawsuit. I don't know about this. In 2022, Atozi, Erling Mengschol Jr., released a video accusing BitBoy of misleading his audience and promoting scam projects. I think everyone does that. BitBoy sued Atozi for defamation, but the backlash forced him to drop the lawsuit. Okay. Atozi later raised funds for legal defence. Crypto influencers like Kobe donating. I don't know who that is. Though he refunded the money after the lawsuit was dropped. The $30,000 promotion revelation. A report by the New York Times and blockchain sleuth revealed that BitBoy allegedly charged $30,000 per promotional video, often failing to clarify that they were ads. This led to more criticism from the crypto community. Yeah, again, not a major crime, just maybe not complying with the YouTube guidelines. Legal and industry backlash. BitBoy was included in a class action lawsuit 2023 for promoting FTX, where investors claimed he misled them about the exchange's stability before its collapse. His reputation took a major hit, leading to his eventual removal from BitBoy Crypto by its parent company Network. BitBoy and FTX promotion controversy. BitBoy Crypto, Ben Armstrong, was one of the many influencers who promoted FTX, the now collapsed cryptocurrency exchange founded by Sam Bankman-Fried. His involvement led to legal trouble and a damaged reputation. To be honest, nobody saw FTX coming. I used to watch videos of him, and all I used to think was is that guy really a billionaire? And why does his knees wobble up and down so much? I mean, that's all I thought. But, I had no idea of the scale of crime he was committing. And I don't think anyone did, to be honest, until the shit hit the fan. So how BitBoy promoted FTX. BitBoy endorsed FTX as a trustworthy exchange, encouraging his audience to use it. He allegedly received payments for these promotions, though the exact amount remains unclear. Many of his followers who trusted his recommendations lost money when FTX collapsed in November 2022. Yeah, again, I don't think anyone saw that coming. Lawsuit against crypto influencers. In March 2023, a $1 billion class action lawsuit was filed against several influencers, including BitBoy, for promoting FTX without proper disclosure. Other influencers named Graham Stephan, Meet Kevin, and Tom Nash. I don't know any of those. The lawsuit argued that these influencers played a role in misleading retail investors. Okay. BitBoy's reaction from supporter to critic. After FTX's collapse, BitBoy turned against Sam Bankman-Fried and became one of his biggest online critics. He travelled to the Bahamas in a publicity stunt, claiming he was trying to confront SBF personally. Despite his past endorsements, he denied responsibility and claimed he was also deceived. Now, to be honest, that made great content, and that made people talk about crypto, made people talk about FTX. It also made people wary about things like FTX. And fair play to him for going to the Bahamas and doing all that. And, he took risks there. He was putting himself out there. Nobody else did that, did they? Okay, damage to BitBoy's reputation. The lawsuit and exposure of his paid promotions further damaged his credibility. In August 2023, he was removed from BitBoy Crypto. his own brand due to internal conflicts and financial mismanagement allegations by Hit Network. So the takeaway from that is that BitBoy was once a promoter of FTX but later tried to reposition himself as a whistleblower. However, lawsuits and community backlash suggest that his involvement in undisclosed promotions contributed to misleading investors. BitBoy's paid promotion rates and exposure. Over the years, multiple reports and leaks have revealed how much Ben Armstrong charged for promoting cryptocurrency projects. His paid promotions became a major controversy as many of the projects he promoted later failed or were rug pulls. My point about that is, if he was being paid small amounts, would anyone care? And I think the fact that he was charging a lot of money or being paid a lot of money, people cared. So there's a bit of jealousy going on there. But at the same time, if you've got like a YouTube channel with, 1 million subscribers, and somebody wants you to promote something, you're going to charge a lot of money, aren't you? You're not going to do it for free, and you're not going to do it for a small amount. You're going to make it worthwhile. Okay, leaked promotion rates 2021 to 2022. According to the leaks and investigations, such as a New York Times report and a blockchain researcher, Zach XBT, BitBoy charged $30,000 per promotional video. Nice. $20,000 for an AMA session. Fair enough. $40,000 for a full promotional package with multiple videos, tweets and AMAs. Additional fees for emergency promotions or ongoing marketing support. These promotions were often presented as genuine investment advice with little to no disclosure that they were paid ads. Okay. I don't know the details of that, but yeah, I mean, the amounts of money he's charging there don't seem outrageous for a massive channel. And to be honest, anyone not realising that they were paid promotions is probably a bit naive anyway. BitBoy's denial and later admission. Initially, BitBoy denied taking money to promote low-quality projects. However, in a 2021 live stream, he admitted that he had taken payments for promotions, but claimed he stopped after realising some projects were scams. Despite this, more projects he endorsed later collapsed. Exposed by Zach XBT. Crypto investor Zach XBT revealed that BitBoy had promoted multiple rug pulls and scam projects for payment. Zach XBT's research linked payments from scam projects directly to BitBoy's wallet. This contradicted BitBoy's claim that he was unaware of scams. The crypto community heavily criticised him, accusing him of profiting from his followers' losses. So the takeaway from this is that BitBoy made millions from undisclosed promotions pushing risky or fraudulent projects. While he later claimed he had stopped, his past promotions contributed to major financial losses for his audience. Okay, so I've got a list of various like rug pulls and scams that he was involved with here, including SafeMoon, Castor. I mean, Castor surprised me. I mean, Castor was a big one being pushed by Carl the Moon, and I don't see him getting any flack for it. Luna, yet again, Luna was heavily promoted by Ran Neuner from Crypto Banter, and no one's pointing the finger at him. Bencoin was a disaster, yeah, that's true. So you can read this in your own time. I'll leave a link to this in the description. But what I was interested in was the arguments that BitBoy was bad for crypto. So he promoted scam projects and rug pulls, okay? Undisclosed paid promotions. He misled investors. Reputation damage to crypto. I don't think crypto needs any reinforcement of how risky it is, to be honest. And of course, the legal and personal issues did damage his credibility as well. So arguments that BitBoy was good for crypto. Now, bear in mind, BitBoy was one of the first people that I watched back in 2020 when I started getting interested in the whole crypto thing. And it says here that he brought crypto to a wider audience. Definitely true. Exposed scams after the fact. Okay, well, the FTX thing was a good example of this. He helped retail investors learn about crypto. I think we all do, to be honest, whether we're good or bad. Now, according to ChatGPT, the final verdict is that BitBoy isn't good for crypto. It says, while BitBoy helped introduce people to crypto, his paid promotions, misleading endorsements, and legal issues ultimately harmed the space for more than they helped. Many investors lost money due to projects he promoted, and his actions fed the narrative that crypto is a wild west full of scams. So I think this is interesting. I mean, I'd love to hear what you think. I think overall it was a kind of a cascade of events that led to his downfall, and he lost a lot. You know, he had everything. He had the wife, millions of dollars, the Lambo, all that sort of thing, and then he went to almost nothing. And I do feel a little bit sorry for him, to be honest, but I'd love to know what you think, so please let me know in the comments down below. And while you're down there, please do make sure that you are subscribed and you've got the notifications set on all. Do give the video a big fat like, and above all, tell your friends.
Save with Crypto has to be one of the best YouTube channels that the United States has ever seen. Kamala Harris is not a subscriber, but I am. I have notifications set to all as well. I'd strongly suggest you subscribe to Save with Crypto today. Above all, you should tell your friends.
Save with Crypto is not a financial advisor. He just makes ice cream on the internet. If you cannot find someone to do your own research, you must do it yourself, just like I did not.